We are at my daughter's house at the container garden today, and I just want to show you how much it's grown since I did the first video planting it 2 weeks ago. These are the yellow wax beans that I planted, and they're a good 8 to 10 inches tall now. Me and Millie came out here after I planted, and she got home from school, and we planted some flowers. We've got some sunflowers here and some nasturtium here, and they're dotted throughout. I just let her put stuff where she wanted. I'm really excited about this nasturtium because it's kind of got some purpley tint to it. I forget what color it is. I think it's a red one. This is the Tabasco pepper. It was just teeny tiny when I planted it. And that's the tequila bell pepper. The tomatoes have flowers already. And boy, this thing has really grown. I think these were only about 2 or 3 inches tall when I planted them. Look how nice the strawberries look. You know, honestly, after using kiddie pools for the past few years, I believe that strawberries are about the best thing to put in these little shallow kiddie pools. Here's the San Marzanos. They don't have any flowers on them yet, but they're not as early a tomato as the other ones. The clear pink early over there in that container is a 58-day tomato. These San Marzanos are 80-day tomatoes. So it's going to take them a little longer. And if you'll notice, I've got just a few beets. Here's the second San Marzano. And look at all those carrots. Again, it's not a lot, but this is not a big container either. And this is the third San Marzano tomato. There's a whole bunch of little onion seedlings in there. Now this is the container that really has surprised me. This is a potato plant here. All of the potatoes that I planted, it was 3 I believe, maybe 4, have grown. And they've gotten actually pretty tall. I planted them all the way down to the bottom of this container, if you'll remember. And these are the cucumbers that I planted on top of the tomatoes. Now, I've been doing a little bit of reading about that. And they are probably going to compete for nutrients. So I'm going to have to really fertilize this particular bed a lot if we're going to make this work. If not, I have that spare container right there. And I'll just put it over here and start over with the cucumbers. They don't take very long to start producing, so it won't be a great big deal. And my plan later today is to take this potting soil and put it in this small, do you mind? This small kiddie pool, because when Millie gets home from school, she and I are going to plant these adorable mini harvest blend pumpkins. I'm going to put a trellis in the center, and they're just going to grow up that. I don't know what I'm going to plant around it, but we'll figure something out, and I'll keep you guys updated. But I'm super happy with the progress of this garden. It has really exceeded my expectations. I believe one of the reasons it's doing so well is because my daughter has full sun in this yard, and I'm just not used to that. Because you know, at my house, there's so many trees that shade the backyard. Later this evening, Poppy is going to come over, and I'm going to mark off some spots down this way, 5 feet apart, and he's going to dig me 4 holes. I'm going to fill those with potting soil, and we're going to grow some watermelons. Well, I just got back from babysitting my grandson at my daughter's house, and I have one more thing I want to show y'all. Look. These came off of my Tangerine Skies climbing rose bush. Can you believe how gorgeous those are? I wish you could smell these because they're incredible. This is one of the most fragrant roses I've got so far. I'm so tickled with them. Anyhow, if you are interested in seeing the first video where I planted the garden, I will stick it in a box right over here and in the description down below. Y'all have a great day and get out there and grow something.